Is we live? Can y'all hear me? Sorry, I was a few minutes late. I had to go to the potty. Y'all let me know how I sound before I carry on. That was my coffee. Hey, Sarah, me. And Widow, yes, happy birthday to your son. You were giggling all night. I was too for a little while. Then I had to go to bed. Excuse me. Give me a second. Hey, she love. Thank you, Lip Locked and Eliza. I sound good. Now, looky here. I cut my hair doing this last night. This has nothing to do with Nature Boy, okay? Carbonation, anything. See, Wilson, so good to see you always. We are favor Jane. I ain't seen you in a long time. Thank you. But today I did a morning live a few mornings ago, and it was on uh, Velvet and them. But today is going to be on a certain type of bird. It's a pigeon, y'all. Yep. It's a dumb, well, poor old pigeons. They just are the most unfortunate type of bird we've got out here. Right. Oh my God, y'all. I don't know what I did the other morning, but there were two soups. I could not get rid of the other soup. And then I had an echo. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Jennifer. But there's that 504 girl. Good morning. But I don't know how I did that. I really don't. I kicked myself out of the studio, came back, and there were two soups. Pearl's going to love that two soup. Hey, C12, JBT. But then I had an echo, couldn't get rid of it, and it was just a mess. But this morning, I am going to clown on a certain bird. She calls herself something else. I just call her a pigeon. Yes. Yep. Yes, Pearl, two soups. Hey, wee Frosty. Oh, and I might drop the link here in a little bit, but I'm going to do a little bit of commentary. And before the bird tries to get rid of that live, it's too late. And you won't see where it's coming from either. Hey, Audrey. I love that name. Y'all give me just another minute. No, Auntie, it ain't one of the Dusties, but I saw in chat, does one of the Dusties have you blocked? One of them has me blocked. And I wonder which Dusty it is. Did the other three birds go live? They know to block all of us. But what they don't understand is we've got troll accounts, okay? Oh, I'll check that out later. But yeah, we're going to go over some of this. Listen, Purple, I'm just going to call you by name. I don't know who gassed you up last night, but it was embarrassing. No, I'm serious. It was embarrassing. I was hoping, hell, I was praying that your husband, and his khaki pants would come down. Hey, Nana for life. I was hoping he would come down and tell you to quit cussing. I really was hoping you'd get embarrassed, but that's okay. He didn't embarrass you. I am going to this morning because you acted a complete ass last night and you sounded drunk. I don't know. Something was really wrong with you. But y'all let me know how my sound is, okay? Just let me know. Oh, fair use, educational purpose. And yes, we can drop the pigeon's link because she's going to try it. Even though she was complaining last night. We'll get into it. Hold on. Oh, and Purple, I went to your Twitter. I've got those too.
So I'm sure you all are curious about the title, but we'll get into that in a minute. Here, let me take Briasia's picture down. 1 second, y'all.
Y'all let me know how this sounds.
I'll put the Phoenix up. Okay. So, how is everybody? I am good. Okay, so we got strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you're out. So, y'all, what I'm about to say is probably gonna cause some goddamn waves on the YouTube streets, but at this point, I don't really care. But we'll get into that in a second. Let me say hello to my peoples.
First of all, Pigeon, nothing you ever say. Oh God, Auntie Miracle, this would be one. Girl, I think I've told you about her before. I don't know if he's paying attention. But this would be one. This is like a Labanya. Oh, you know what? This is kind of like a Labanya of the sector I'm now in. Oh my God. Sound check is good, except for the fact I hear the pigeon, right? Auntie. She kind of puts me in the mind of Labanya. I'm not kidding. Yeah, you would. Hey, okay. Matthew, good to see you. Okay, let's get back into it. Yes, C. Wilson. Oh my. And she says the dumbest shit, and she really thinks, oh, this sounded good. Yeah. Man, I wish I was smarter.
Chaos Queen was first, y'all. Then we got Pam and Linda. Swing better. That's right. Peppermints of the light.
And you all check me real fast if I ever knew Leviticus. I'll never forget when Auntie said Leviticus. Oh man, that's what won me over with Auntie. But if I ever start greeting you all like this, check me real quick, okay? Hey, Michelle E., don't ever let me. Hey, Bugsy, Kuna Matata. Don't let me do it.
Tooth Fairy, Company, Juju Bones, Cool Gamer, CJ, Suzanne, Peppermint Mocha, Ronald, Relevance, Brenda, Jenna, Heidi, Lori, Zena, Indica, Sunshine, Crystal L, Iris, Blondie, Love Psychosocial, Dree, CJ, Amanda, Amy. Welcome in, my people. So, well, first here, look, I got to email something. There's Brandy. Hi.
Oh my God, I sped it up because she's going to say hi to all 30 people in her chat. Hell far. Hey, social. And I want y'all to listen, like Eliza said, to the voices this bird has. Hey, Shorty. Right, Auntie. I hate when people do that. I hate long intros. Auntie, you remember how Grandpa Glitterboots, his intros were what? 2 hours long. And I hate when they say, I mean, of course you need to acknowledge your chat, but to go down like, hey, hey, God, get on with the show.
Hi, love. I'm being rotten tonight, Brandy. Just letting you know. Okay, let me first, you have to email it to myself. Just so I can show y'all. It's actually quite comical, I do think, but that's just me. Let me get it up here. Oh, please wait, my attachment is finished uploading. All right, so, y'all, today I was, after I popped off YouTube this afternoon, I was going to go watch a live because the title was like intriguing me. But as soon as I clicked on it, it was like less than 30 seconds. Boom, the screen goes black, says it's unavailable. I'm like, what in the actual, hey, Cinnamon. I was like, what in the actual hell just happened? Well, then this nice little message pops on my screen, and I'm just like, that's new. One sec.
I want y'all to listen to this dummy. She don't know what a copyright claim is. For her, this is new. Okay, listen to this.
All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this nice little message pops on my screen, and I'm like, well, let me show you what that message was. All right. Now let me share. Okay, so this is what it pops up on my screen, and I'm just like,
All it says is this video contains copyright from some type of music group. It's a copyright claim. How many of y'all who have a channel have had those? I know I've had several, especially covering Nature Boy because he's always playing all kinds of music. It's a claim, you dumb bird. It's a claim. It's not a strike. Hey, TJ. Hey, September. It's a claim. Yes, Auntie, you would have. But God. She believes that Six Up has gotten another strike. It's just a claim. Purple, you've been on YouTube 2 years. You should know the difference between a claim and a strike. But while you're laughing, sounding really stupid, dummy, it's a claim. She's good.
well, isn't that a bitch? Is what I thought to myself. I might have said it out loud too. I don't know. I can't remember. But you can see it was at 12:11 Central Time. But, oh, look here. That's Six Up. Yeah, that's Six Up. And of course, comments are turned off. Well, this makes strike number 2 for you, Miss Six Up. Talking about false striking. Now, back to.
Yeah, let's talk about false striking. Let's get into it. Purple, you have false struck Six Up's channel. Ziggy tries to strike it every day. And you're going to say that Six Up was crying about these strikes. But we'll get into that. Hold on just a second.
If YouTube lets them go through, they're not really false strikes, but you know. I don't know what that is, Lori. I don't know. But how come every time Six Up gets a strike, it's a false strike and she's going to take down channels? Well, she also said the same thing to me, and my channel's still standing. Doing good, too.
Girl, your channel is not doing good. It is struggling. Them views are in the trash. Okay. They're awful. And you know what? I wouldn't say because my views haven't been good lately, but I'm not consistent. I've went live twice. This week, first time in 6 months. I don't know. It's been a long time. Someone as consistent as you are, Purple, you go live every morning, sometimes in the afternoon, every night. Your views shouldn't be looking like that. And I had another point, but I forgot it. Oh, false striking. You're not, if you have not got your copyrights, like if you're not copywritten, most of the time striking people out here just doing commentary on you, it is a false strike. It would be one thing. Hold on a minute. I didn't want to cough in y'all's ear. It would be one thing if the person was streaming you like while you're live, but to later go over your content, you're not copywritten, Purple. None of yous are. I'm not. So out here striking people, that is some bitch made shit right there. You're weak. You're weak. You don't like what the person is saying about you, so you're striking them. The end.
So, funny how you got another copyright. You think she'd learn her lesson, but no. So yeah, so I just thought we'd play on that tonight and review the whole, you know, six up in her whining like a 2-year-old because,
Well, while you were doing that, I was planning yours. Okay, I'm going to review you and talking like a whole idiot. Hey, Kayla, good to see you. Yeah. Um, and what is how y'all notice every time she references whining, it's always a 2-year-old. What is she's got a thing with everything being a whining like a 2-year-old, whining like a 2-year-old, whining like a 2-year-old. Get new material, please. Right, Auntie. Oh, and the many, many cartoon voices that she has is something else. God, Auntie, you'd rip her to shreds.
she's got more copyrights. She said she got 10 of them. She said she got 10 notifications in the last couple of days, and she's blaming Ziggy, which I don't know if Ziggy did it or not, but if she did, round of applause for Ziggy.
Yes. Yes, round of applause for false striking channels. You all do know, dummy, that false striking can also go against you. Mm-hmm. I ain't going to talk about them terms of service like you all like to do all the time, like you've actually read them, but maybe read them. Talk about the false striking. Read that part. Yeah, good for you. Duh.
But yep, you know what that's called to me? Instant karma. But if she made her own content, right? Ann, you are 100% correct right there. If she'd come up with her own shit, do her own thing on her own channel, she would.
Now, Purple, you should have just left that alone right there. You sound so stupid. So, what's she saying? If Six Up would come up with her own content, she wouldn't have to work. Her content is reviewing. I do the same thing. And Purple, wait, seriously, Bird, you are the same person who plays courtroom hearings. Don't give any commentary. Don't say anything. Don't even explain what's going on. You can't even okay, look, I ain't trying to be mean, but she can't read. So she has the computer read stuff for her. So what are you talking about on content? And then Purple, when you do, like if you ain't doing that, it's just you and Heidi up there. Okay. We got Heidi's son playing the piano in the background, putting everybody to sleep. Or you actually go to sleep yourself. Sarah. Oh my God. She has no understanding of commentary. She thinks letting a computer read something for her is commentary. It's not, Purple.
Wouldn't have to worry about this kind of stuff every couple of months when, people get tired of her dumb ass over there. I think it made my day, actually. It really did. Because Six Up, I'm gonna call it lazy. She's so damn lazy that she can't even come up with her own shit to talk about. She has to play everybody else's stuff and talk about it. Like, that's just kind of lazy. And she's like, oh, I'm, all these channels. Well, I don't think.
Really, Purple? Again, who can't even read. You have something else read it for you. You're going to dare come out of your mouth calling somebody else lazy? You should have just shut up right there. Yes, you old basement dweller. I was hoping and praying that her landlord in his khaki pants was going to come down there and tell, stop cussing. And then someone play her, if her, oh my God, the 51F salute. I need that. I need to play that, but I don't have it on this channel. It's over on the Jerks. Shout out to Pearl.
You've taken the channel down yet, have you? 6. You keep saying that and getting all these people to rally behind you. Oh, false strike. Bitch, it ain't no false strike. So there's that.
So there's that. Now she really thinks, hey Jesse, she really thinks that she said something so profound that she needs to say, so there's that. Shuckering shuckatash. Shisha. There's that.
So yeah, I think it's fucking comical as hell that she's got two, one more, and her channel might go bye-bye. And I had nothing to do with it this time. So, yeah, funny how everybody's picking on poor Six Up. Oh, and I heard what the jerk said, leave Six Up alone. Like,
You're such a dumbass, Purple. You don't listen to shit. We never said, leave Six Up alone. I think Six Up is perfectly capable of handling herself. Again, if you're going to be in my bushes, bitch, pay attention. Okay? Listen and listen good. And listen, y'all, she gets more shit wrong. Hold on.
isn't she a big girl? She can't fight her own battles. Now she's got to have the twats to do it for her. Imagine that. But, yeah. Oh, but they don't go real life. But they're all up and got their panties in a big old bunch over, I guess, something that Ziggy did. Something about.
And what is her obsession with panties? Girl, you are weird. Nobody's got their big old panties in a. I don't wear big panties. You, Purple? Mm-hmm. I guess you do. Here we go.
Putting somebody's name out there, and now they're all pissed off. Oh, well, y'all co-signed when y'all did the FOIA on everybody. You co-signed the shit out of that. And your little friend Stephanie over there, said even pulling FOIAs on people is doxing. Oh, but it was a big joke. It was like, no big deal. Oh, it's public information. Well, isn't your name public information too? I mean, like,
like, seriously. All right, you big dumbass. Let me school you again. As if you don't already know. Look, Purple, you got a lot of L's you got to deal with, okay? And the FOIA is one. Yes, a FOIA was pulled on you, dumbass. Why? Tell the people. If you're going to tell a story, tell why. You tried to accuse us, or you let your dumbass co-host, Heidi, accuse us of something that we was not. Absolutely wasn't going to dare take that. Mm-mm. And then what happened? We pulled the FOIA. You weren't doxxed, dummy. FOIA, what's that stand for? Freedom of Information Act. Okay? Everything, yes, it was highly redacted. Very redacted. What happened was when we got the FOIA, we found out what? Mm-hmm. You didn't do anything. There were no threats, was there? The one that you claimed on your shun. Don't speak up on my shun. Yeah. I know it's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed too if I made a claim like that and then I blamed other YouTubers, or I let my stupid co-hosts blame other YouTubers. And then when someone actually looks into it, because they have the right to do that, and it comes back that, oh, hell, you didn't do shit. This was kind of all made up, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a little bit more to that, but basically it was just made up. So yeah, we pulled a FOIA on you. We sure did. That one I'll never regret. Don't ever accuse us again of something that stupid and think that somebody ain't going to call your bluff.
seriously. Oh, but you're going to the attorneys general suing this, suing. Bitches, please.
Bitches, please. What? Okay, let me explain something else to you, dumbass. Okay, listen good, because I know you're in the bushes. Everybody say hi to Purple. Anyway, you can type too, Purple. The Attorney General thing. There were a lot of people that bought Hey K Mac off of Ziggy. And then when they left, didn't partake in her channel no more, she gave their information out. So, yeah, some people went to the Attorney General on her. That's doxing. And then she redoxed one of the people that went to the Attorney General. She opened the paper, had her camera right over it, doing it purposely to dox her. You make everything so difficult. The easy shit, you just make it so difficult. Even if you don't like somebody, like there's people I don't like, but if they're telling a story and it's factual, why fuck it up so bad? If it's just the truth. You saw what Ziggy, or did you? I don't know if you did or not. I think a lot of what's going on, Purple, is you're just running off at the mouth. Somebody has gassed you up. I don't know who, but they're determined for you to make a fool of yourself out here on YouTube, which you don't need any help. You do a pretty damn good job of that on your own, but it's getting worse. I don't know who this person is gassing you up, but it's awful. And you can tell when you, yes, Auntie Miracle, we hate them too. But Purple and her crew, they're all about doxing. And they tried to compare us pulling a Freedom of Information Act, excuse me, to clear our name of something because she wanted to, well, her co-host, let me get my story straight. I don't want to be a Purple. Her co-host said it. Purple didn't correct it. Accused us, the jerks, of making threats against a child. If you thought we were going to let that go after we seen what you had done to other people, yeah, you were mistaken. So when we pulled it, got the information, we showed it. We did publicly, heavily redacted. We just showed that it wasn't what she said it was. And she's still pissed off about it. It's just she can't take this L and she just needs to. Just come to terms with it. Sometimes you have to.
How are you going to sue somebody for putting your name on YouTube? Like, seriously, doxing is not illegal. Isn't that what y'all told me? I think it is. I think it's what I got told, but now that since it's one of the twats, it's not okay. Hey, Dino.
Again, you stupid pigeon. Nobody doxed you. What happened to TJ was actually a dox. Okay? Are we clear? Wow, you can't be, yes, you can be this dumb.
So yeah, so now the twats got their fifis hurt because one of them finally got.
What the hell is a fifi? Somebody tell me what a fifi is. Good Lord. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something about the pigeon. She hears a word, all right, and she thinks it's the best thing she has ever heard. And she will run with it and use it, and we just run it into the ground. We have heard fifis for damn near 6 months. Fifi. Somebody got their fifis hurt. I don't even know what a fifi is. I guess it's supposed to be feelings. You're not funny. You're so lame. Ugh, it's cringe. I'm going to drop this link here in a minute. I'm going to get through a little bit more of this. Oh, yeah, that's right, Eliza. I forgot.
Their shit put out there. They're all up in a tizzy. That's karma. Like I said, you bitches co-signed when it happened to everybody else. Mm. Yeah, you think it's funny. It's real funny. I'm laughing now because that's karma. I don't know how many times I've said it. Karma's a bitch. She will come around and smack you in the face when you least expect it. So, guess she just smacked the shit out of a bunch of y'all over there, didn't she? Because you think it's funny to make these little alt accounts and run around.
That's not karma, dumbass. Again, you're using another word you really don't even know the meaning of, and I know you can't even spell it. Okay? It's not karma. Ziggy's been over there doxing everybody for a long time. So you tell me how that's karma when we have never doxed anybody. You're not making any sense. You're just running off at the mouth. I think you're running off with the juice you've been sipping before you came on, sounding really stupid. What, so? Oh my God, it's a jail thing. I thought it was short for feelings. Yeah, I guess so. And she heard it once and it just like, it never left her. And now she cannot stop using it. And they got their feepies hurt. Yes, Marlena can too. Let's talk about it. She has doxed herself. Like, seriously, Purple, how many times have you doxed yourself, you dummy? So, no, it's not karma. But the fact that you're laughing about somebody being doxed, you might actually find out what karma really is. Okay. The real definition of it. Just hold tight, pigeon. Don't fly into a wall. Not yet.
And put other people's information out. I don't say you didn't do it. So I didn't even know she got. Oh yeah, she was complaining about it today, and here, let me take it to my community dialogue because I reshared her little boohoo crying message, and it was funny. Everybody's like, "Oh, she's gonna get her channel taken away." 6up can't do shit. She thinks she can do some shit, but she can't do some shit. Like seriously. Yeah. So here, let me share my screen. So this is what 6up put on her thing.
Hey, Pigeon, next time you go live to try to explain whatever it is you're trying to explain, you might want to go live sober because you really sounded an ass last night. And I dipped out halfway through. So some of this I didn't even hear. But you're sounding worse and worse as the live goes on. What are you sipping on, Pigeon?
She just finished a live stream about Ziggy3 falsely striking my channel. Shocker, she did it again as soon as my live stream ended. I get another 3 notifications, 10 total today. Hey, Ziggy, it is not going to work. Keep striking me, though, loser. Hashtag false striking, hashtag copyright, hashtag bully. Here are the screenshots of all my notifications. Yeah, it says 1 of 10. Copyright claim, copyright claim. Yeah, well, stop.
Claims. Okay, copyright claims, not strikes. Now, is Ziggy false striking 6up? Of course she is. She's been doing that for a long time. Half the time it doesn't work. 6up comes through. Shout out to 6up. What she got yesterday, you big dummy. Again, a claim. It's a claim. Like if I was to play music right now, when my live ends, I'm going to get an email that I got a copyright claim. Here's some music for you to add. They give you oh God, sorry YouTube, but your all's music. I won't use it. They'll give you that, and then they can show you where you can edit it out if you want to. I'm not monetized, so half the time I don't even care. Again, it is a claim. This poor old pigeon. Hey, Tits. Yes, Tits, it's for breakfast. Glad you're here. Missed you.
Fucking with people, 6up. You only got your damn self to blame. Look at that. 10 in a day? Wow. Why does that one say July 25th at 10 a.m.? This one says the 13th. So I don't think you got all the date. Stop. Look at that. Why is the date's not matching up there, 6? Oh, look. August 8th. That one you covered up the date. You can't see that. Oh, July 29th, August 4th. So I don't think you got 10 in one day. You might just log in and see that you had 10 today, but the dates are not in your favor there. 6 up. Look, people are 29 comments. Oh, boo hoo. Thank you. Poor 6 up. Oh, look at that. Poor 6 up. Oh. Twitter. Ooh, you gonna go?
What? Is she stuck on 14? Huddy Buddy. Oh my God, Huddy Buddy. It is good to see you. I missed you, Huddy. Oh my goodness. She's triggered. First of all, what are you talking? Why are you talking like that? It's like she's stuck in the age of, I don't know, a 14-year-old. You know how you hear your kids on the phone, especially girls, their teenage years. Girl, she's crying like, oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Well, mine never would, because I'd smack fire out of her, because you ain't talking like that in my house. No, you ain't embarrassing me like that. Yes, Griffey, more like 12. But it's embarrassing to listen to her do that. It just cringes my soul. Ew, a boo-hoo, crying like a 2-year-old, got your pee-pees hurt. Nobody talks like that, first of all, Poonts. God, you're so weird.
Tweet about it. Yeah, I am on it. We'll have it up ASAP. Oh, look at her crying like a 2-year-old. Well, hot damn. Somebody got her feet hurt. Look at she whining. Sympathy. Ha, Ziggy wins. I don't like corn dog.
What is with that laugh, y'all? That is so weird. What is she doing? That is so fake. God.
You know, I don't like his ass right now, but I'm gonna like that statement. Because corn dog, yeah, we're not even gonna go there. But yeah, and then I reshared it with laughing faces and clapping hands. What do I care?
What'd that idiot Jam 20 say? Y'all let me know. I can't see it. I see you were timed out. Yeah, Auntie Miracle got you. Jam, look, you need to go over and be with Ziggy right now, because her husband, Fred Hill, look, I heard he may have failed that polygraph. That's just the word, okay? Allegedly. And Ziggy is highly upset that her man might have to do a lot more time. You need to go comfort Ziggy right now, okay? You keep on over there, Jam 420. God, Ziggy Hill. Y'all pray for Ziggy. She don't even care about her sister wife right now. Okay, she was only concerned for herself last night and not even Laura. Check on your sister wife, Ziggy. Jam, go tell Ziggy to check on her sister wife, Laura. Okay.
Hey, Mrs. T, good to see you and get to know. Yeah, so I'm like, yay. Somebody finally is like, listen here, bitch.
Yes, if we could get some prayer hands in the chat for Ziggy Hill and Fred. And y'all know what I mean. Shout out to we.
She's taking it to Twitter. I wonder what she said on Twitter. Let me go look. It's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X. Let's see what 6 Up had to say. Let me go to her page. Let's see what she said. Burnt Toast said on 6/1, a channel called Purple Phoenix is abusing the copyright system. Really? Okay. Oh, because 6up shared that. Team YouTube, I have a creator named Purple Phoenix. False striking my channel. My content is protected under fair use and fair dealings, and this is abuse of copyright system. False striking. Please review. Oh, Team YouTube responded. Said, when someone files a copyright takedown, we take steps to comply with the law. If you have questions about its valid, yeah. Encourage discussion with your own counsel to resolve. Wait for it to expire. Get a.
Y'all hear her trying to read this damn tweet. If you have about it, anyway, skip that word. Hey, Stormy. She does. She sounds just like a duck. And what's so funny? Yeah, she don't know what she's reading. And I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. I don't even think we got to that part yet. Hold on, let me go back.
A retraction or submit a counter notification. More info, and they give her a link. How'd that work for you, think, Tom? They continue to false strike, and I continue to appeal. When will they be held accountable for abuse of copyright system? YouTube says, we take misuse of our copyright tools very seriously and take strong action when we find abuse, including terminating channels and kicking companies out of Content ID. You can continue to dispute claims if you think they were made in error. She said, thank you. I am putting my faith in the system. Oh boy, 6 of you.
Oh my God, y'all. When I tell you my soul is cringed, it is cringed. That laugh is so fake. 6 of you, so idiot. I couldn't read anything these tweets said, but you're calling somebody else an idiot, Purple. And I don't know if I missed it, but while the dumbass was looking for her tweets, 6up's tweets, she found one that Burnt Toast, shout out to Burnt Toast, had tweeted to YouTube, because y'all know the best way to get through to YouTube, Auntie, you know what I'm talking about, is through Twitter. That's how you really get through to YouTube, which is now called X, which, okay, something's going on. But anyway, Burnt Toast had tweeted YouTube. Yes, I think I'm getting this right. About Purple here, the pigeon, false striking. And Burnt Toast isn't someone you really want on your bad side, okay? She's got quite the following, and she does well. I mean, look at Bullhorn Betty, okay? She's got the bullhorn way tore up, which ain't hard to do. But it's so funny that Purple goes reading these tweets, or trying to read them, bless her heart. And then she runs into that one about that Burnt Toast had put on her.
Fucking hoot. Sorry, guys. I just can't with this chick. Oh. I don't see the one she put about Ziggy. There's nothing about Ziggy strikes. Come on, 6up. You can do better than that. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. That's funny. Team YouTube, please help.
Okay, let me stop right there and show y'all something. Good God. Where's it at? Let's see what the Poonce has done. What we got here? Oh. What's that say? Lord, I can't see it myself. Let me pull it up on my phone. Let's see who has been tweeting YouTube. I think it's the Poons herself. Let's see, which one is this? I think this is when she was telling on Tabby. At YouTube, Team YouTube, they have a picture with another person's boobs. Take down ASAP. This was October 11th of 2022. Team YouTube, I want to file a complaint on YouTube creator for repeatedly trying to strike and striking my channel at Team YouTube. What do I need to do? She had tried to file at least 8 times now. Purple? Who are you making fun of? Hold on. God almighty. And then there's this one. At Purple Nights at Team YouTube. This was just back in June of this year. This channel threatened to me. I don't even know who that is. I don't remember this one. But looks like somebody likes to go to YouTube herself. I think I done showed that one. We got another. At Team YouTube, threatening to porn bomb other channels. Wait a minute, Purple. What are you talking about? That's your people. You have the porn bombers on your own. April 5th. This channel put out private information after they got a FOIA. I'm so glad she used the acronyms correctly and didn't put FOIA. Got a FOIA on me and read it on this channel. Timestamp 35 minutes. Children's lives were threatened. Okay. The reach is real. I'm going to play a little bit more. Yeah, busted pigeon. That's right, Brooklyn. Yes, them Temu links. God almighty. These people are obsessed with Temu. That's right, Jessie. She did. Tony, Susan, Tabby. She tried us. That didn't go too well. 6 Up. Look, anybody that says anything about her, Team YouTube. Thank you. Exactly, Pearl. Let me get this thing off here. I'm going to play a little bit more of this and I'm going to drop the link. Because I'd like for Miss Pearl to come up.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a little too much fun with this. Oh, how many drinks have I had, TNT? Absolutely 0. But thanks for asking. I might have some when I get back from getting my kid, but you know.
So somebody came in and asked the dodo if she had had too much to drink. And she's like, no, but I might after I go get my kid. I'm telling you, Huddy, Temu marketing does deserve an award. And people are dropping their Temu links everywhere. What, is blank screen in here? Damn, blank screen. Now, blank screen, that's a real troll, okay? Vic, the king of trolls.
Sorry, it's just karma makes me happy. Oh, but thanks for playing. So, funny. Oh, because somebody laughs, they're having drinks. Oh, that's another thing. Talking about the whole, they got awful defensive. Said that, what did they say? Defamation or slander or something, saying that 6 Ups, got in a vehicle and drove.
Oh, at least Purple got the word right. She said defamation. Now her friend Heidi calls it defamation. And yes, that is actually kind of slanderous. That was your friend Moon. Oh, Moonface. I think that was. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Trying to say something about 6 Up. You don't know what 6 Up has done or hasn't done. Shut up, Moon. You're just out here windmilling as you typically do always embarrassing yourself as well. You don't even have a clue what you're talking about. Look, your friend, she got drunk, all right, and she drove and talked about it in a chat, a live chat. Sorry, people seen it.
Under the influence. Oh, but she can accuse me of going to pick up my child under the influence with no fucking proof. Hmm. So what's up with that? It's okay for her to do it, but nobody else can say anything about her possibly being under the.
I will say this, Purple. 6 Up don't slur her words. 6 Up don't sound like she's on slow mode. I mean, no, we can't prove that you are. You may be perfectly fine when you go get your child. Doubt it. I mean, you could be, it just could be the way you sound all the time. I don't know. You don't sound good though when you go get her. But what? I don't know. You could be completely sober.
The influence at one point in time in her life, driving a vehicle. Hmm. But she can make the accusations that I've done it. Where's your proof, 6 Up? Like the twat said, I've never been charged with a DUI or under the influence. So, hey,
Again, dumbass, if you are going to listen to us, listen and listen correctly. Pearl said not everybody has, okay? You don't listen. Comprehension is hard for you, isn't it? Yes. Hey, TT.
Kristen. So, you made yourself sound like a little bit of a hypocrite there. It's not okay for some people to say it, but other people, it's quite okay. Hmm. Funny how that works. Purple, I'm enjoying this as much as you. It's about time, right, Sheba Mom? That's right.
Oh, God. Sheba Mom. Lord, of course she's up in there like Jam 420. Listen, y'all need not worry about us. You need to go take care of Ziggy. Her husband may allegedly failed a polygraph test. He may have had something to do with cotton. Allegedly. Y'all need to be taking care of Ziggy. She's very upset.
Let's get a round of applause in the chat for 6 Up, shall we? She is great entertainment tonight.
No, Poons, that was you. You were entertainment for the night and today. I don't know. I might drag you all day. We'll see how I feel. I think I got time.
Smurfs look like little blue balls. That's right. Yay, 6 Up.
And why does she sound like she's going through puberty? If y'all listen. Hey, Pooh. Shout out to Pooh. Man, I'm going to play one of your clips here in a minute. They have me. Oh, my God. But yeah, why does Purple sound like she's going through puberty? Now, I've really got questions on this. She sounds like, uh, uh, you know, boys, when they're going through the change and their voice gets kind of high pitched. What's the first name of the channel creator? Tread Time will never not be funny. You are literally clueless, Sheba Mom. Oh, I know. She's always lost. Yeah. What'd she say? Karen caused her to lose 90% of her hair. Look, Purple. Tell the truth. It was Karen and Heidi.
You know, I'll give her props. Yeah. So, karma, best served cold. And she got a cold dose today, didn't she? So, yeah. Oh, and shout out to all the bitches in the watch parties. Hey, guess what? You can go sit on a cactus. Yeah. Don't you think you're coming up in this motherfucker talking about, can I get a link? No.
Yes, shout out to all the bitches sitting in watch parties. What? What? I mean, I'm sure there are some watch parties somewhere. That way you can type without getting timed out because y'all are very weak over there. Mm-hmm. And Sophie, you're on a roll this morning. That headband, oh my God. I wish I had those pictures. They're over on our Jerks channel, though.
You can't. You can get a block. Yeah, if somebody comes up in here from that side saying some stupid shit, y'all know what to do. I don't have to deal with them. And it makes me happy that they're all butthurt that they can't come in here and run their mouth. Pain is my game. That's right. That's right. Don't be.
Purple, that chair is struggling, okay? It is screaming. Okay, so, look. Don't say I didn't tell you. When you fall out of that thing on the live, then we're going to talk about karma, okay? Because I see it. I see it coming.
Be sorry. Oh, I'm not really sorry, but yeah. But I did tell Kim no. He's in bed. Oh, wrong one. He said Mr. Pieta. She's talking about my husband. No, he's in bed. But yeah. I did tell her. She's like, can I get a link? I was like, no, Kim, you cannot.
So her landlord is in bed. All right. But if she gets too loud, he will come down. Now that would be embarrassing. Can you imagine being on your live and your husband, landlord, boyfriend came down the steps and was like, "What is going on? Could you cut it out? You're not allowed to cuss. I think I heard cussing." Oh my God. Where is Tangeray? But he has 2 or 3 times told her to quieten it down. Hey, Buttercup. Yes, you did. I think I'm going to start doing these morning lives more. Maybe, yeah, I think YouTube has just stopped giving out my notifications because it's been so long. Tanga, there you are. Yes, every time we talk about the cussing, I think of you because Tanga wanted everybody to know that Purple was allowed to cuss. Exactly, Pearl. Nobody's butt hurt. We just avoid giving you a view. And Purple, look, your views are struggling anyway. It's bad. You got it, Shorty. You got it. I think I'm going to make this a thing. I really do. Because I've got time here lately.
I was waiting for her to say something. I knew she was going to come up there and say some stupid shit. She's done it the last 2 times that I've let her up on my panel. She won't be back up here again. She better go somewhere with her stupid self. We don't need that trash over here.
Auntie, I don't know if you're still in here, but Diana Ricky just went live. And so did Velvet. Just thought I'd let you know.
So there's that. But I'm gonna have to go get the kid here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this panel in a second. And don't worry.
Y'all, I'm going to let this play for just a few minutes. I'm coming right back. I'm going to heat me up some coffee. Huh, Pooh? Yes, Pooh, you just went live, right? But Pooh, I'm you, remember? Karen couldn't even get Velvet's name right. What was she calling her? God, I can't even remember what she called Velvet. Violet. Violet. Lord, I'm telling y'all, Karen really thought she solved the case. A beep. Velvet equals Pooh equals soup. That's right. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to heat up my coffee and let this pigeon talk.
Yeah. Tell her, Jenna. Kim, can you fucking read this bitch here? Let me make it big for you. You dumbass. Yeah, I was just like, no, don't let her on panel. And I was like, drop her, drop her. I know it's Jenna's panel, but it was still fun to say. Drop the bitch. Kick her in the teeth on the way down. Oh. Uh-oh. Purple's being violent. No, Purple's just kidding. I wouldn't kick her. I wouldn't want to get shit on my shoe. Just saying. But anywho, let me get a link for you fine folks. Anybody that wants to come up and talk a little shit, go ahead. We don't care. Because fuck YouTube. We don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm going to say what I want. I'm not going to be fucking censored. Because they ain't paying shit for revenue anymore anyway, so fuck them. Take my monetization. I don't give a rat's ass. Yeah. I'm very disgusted with YouTube. Go from bringing in almost $1,000 a month to $300. They can kiss my big ol' ass. So, fuck them and fuck their monetization too. So, yeah. Because they're greedy sons of bitches. So, she's not going to have a whole lot more fun without YouTube. It's all their fucking rules. But they're still making a shit ton of money off of me. So I would rather be no limited ads or no ads just so them fuckers don't get nothing off of me. So yeah. I thought, I give them a chance. This is the second month in a row that they've screwed me bad. So fuck them. And that's just the way I feel. Fuck them all to hell.
Now, Purple, careful. You say that, but remember that time you thought you were going to lose your channel? You were out here reinventing yourself. That's when Purple turned into the Phoenix. You thought you damn near had a funeral for that channel. It was bad, y'all. So she's really upset with YouTube right now because I guess they've changed their rules. I have no clue. I'm not monetized, so whatever. But she's very upset with them. So she's saying, like, something about you can't cuss as much, this, that, and the third. But if Purple was to lose her monetization, Lord, y'all remember when Tabby about took her channel and she was talking about, you took food out of my children's mouths. If that is your only source of income, Lord. Exactly. YouTube is so uncertain. That is indeed a fact.
Love you too, Pam. Love you, love you. That's right, Mrs. T. Fuckers. That's right. So, what do I care? So, anyhow. So, who wants to come up and talk some shit? Anybody? Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? So, oh, I definitely will, Pam. So, all right, you can turn it off. No, you can not gonna turn it off. You porn bomb me, and I'm gonna kick your ass.
What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
Now, Purple here, the queen of always getting porn bombed. I'm telling you what, I have never seen anyone get bombed as much as her. It's wow. It's like she's saying, "Hey, come up here and porn bomb me." But she leaves her link just pinned anyway. I think we all know why she does it. Anyway, she just lets some random up. She don't know who he is, I don't think. And she tells him, if you porn bomb me, I'm going to kick your ass. There's a thing called an overlay, you idiot. Learn to use it. And I dropped the link. Anybody wants to hit that link. Not like Purple dropping the link, though.
I just figured I'd say hi. You had a good kind of topic with the whole YouTube thing.
Oh, YouTube can kiss my ass.
Yeah, because I've been working real hard to get that monetization. So.
Yeah.
Who said, "Hey, Dynamite, happy belated birthday." I came in your chat a little late last night. Who said that? Exactly, about the Cash Apps. I'd rather have the Cash App. I honestly, because YouTube, I think they take half of it. It's quite a bit. Y'all say happy birthday to Dino. I'm glad, Dino. Hey, Outlaw Trucker. Oh, there's my Pearl. Pearl, it says device not connected. Let me put up an overlay. I could be getting, no, it's my Pearl. Hey, Queen Pearl.
The porn bomb there. I just prepared myself. I'm glistening all over with body oil, boobs out, and you put on an overlay. How dare you? It's a disgrace.
How dare I ruin such a porn bomb?
I shall slip my robe back on.
Right?
How are you, my darling? It's so good to hear you in the morning.
I love doing the morning live streams because that's when I have most of my energy. And the bird needed to be cooked this morning.
Oh, seriously, I didn't know that it was possible for my body to be 50% cringe and 50% laughing to the point of thank God I did my Kegel exercises
I
after all
know.
these children, because she was so convinced that she was right, that she knew exactly what was going on, and the Six Up was going down. Six Up was out at a gig last night, having the time of her life, seeing one of her favourite singers. And it was because she was introducing us to one of her favourite singers that she got the copyright
Exactly.
takedown. That was the only reason. Yeah, I hope she had a fantastic time as well. All that time you were trying to lure her up, Perp, she was out there having fun.
Yes.
You were pretending to have fun with your fake laugh and your cartoon voices. I swear to God, whatever they are spraying on the corn outside your house, it's a war crime, because the contact high that you are getting from the corn spray is something else. I mean, it must be that. It can't possibly be that you're taking anything illicit.
It's so bad, Pearl. Like that laugh is so cringe. Like she should come with a cringe warning. She's got several different cartoon voices. And then last night she added that laugh. And you knew she wasn't really laughing. You can tell when somebody's really laughing and thinks
Oh,
something.
yeah. Yeah, you can.
That was not a real laugh. She, like you said, she was trying to get Six Up riled up, but Six Up didn't have a clue what was going on because she was having a good time.
Oh, speaking of people trying to get other people riled up, did you see that Jam 420 was in your chat?
I did.
Oh, she's really... she's really feeling herself now that she goes up on panel at Ziggy's. She's really feeling herself, old Jam is.
Oh, is she? What did she
Oh,
say,
yeah.
y'all? Because Auntie put her in the block.
I didn't catch all of it. She was along the lines of that we're comedy gold, which we are. We are comedy gold. I'm glad you appreciate that. The first sensible thing you've ever said.
I agree.
Yes, but she's essentially saying that her fun is watching us, and I believe that your fun is watching us, because your alternative is sitting on a panel next to Ziggy. And really, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And I say that from the deepest, most sincere part of my heart. God bless you. You are exactly where I was 18 months ago. I see the path that you're heading down, and seriously, if I gave a damn, I would wish you well. But
Right.
no, you carry on going.
You keep on. Isn't she the one that's the big donor too? Allegedly.
I have no idea. I have no idea, but it's very unlikely that Ziggy keeps her around if there isn't some financial impetus. You're
Exactly.
either doing work for her, which you are because you're occupying time upon her panel,
Yes.
and you're funding her. It's got to be one or the other. Otherwise, she wouldn't give you the time of day and wouldn't remember your name. We've all been there as well.
Oh, yeah, that is so true. Jan, you are being used. But while you're being used, would you go comfort Ziggy? Her man is really struggling, and therefore Ziggy is struggling.
But
Yeah.
the funny thing was, I said on ABs that when I heard that Ziggy was vouching for the fact that Fred had said that he'd passed 2 polygraphs, or rather 1 polygraph about 2 subjects, Summer and Cotton. And I said, it's like hearing Charles Ponzi vouch for the honesty of Richard Nixon. I didn't realize how quickly that would actually become a reality and that she would find out that in fact she knew nothing. But it would be a start if she would put some pants on. Yes, please, Sophie's mum.
Oh my God.
I've never known anybody wear so little clothes, who isn't actually on OnlyFans, I presume, wear so few clothes while broadcasting on YouTube, flash to the camera, and then do it again on a live to check what people could see. I know
Yes.
that you're a bear of little brain, Zig, but come on.
She got back up just to see what the people saw. Hold on, let me pull up Pooh. Oh, hold on. Y'all, I'm going to pull up Pooh's video. Can one of my mods drop her link in the chat, which is Velvet, which is me, according to Karen? Ziggy.
Well, it was funny, that she was talking to Pandrew at the time that it happened. We all know Pandrew, who is the ex-husband of Ali, the infamous Ali Candace's friend. And I was wondering, is she trying to get a nice big cash app from a man who likes a chunky woman who doesn't do housework? You are perfectly his type, Zig.
You know what? You're right, Pearl. That is his type of woman. Let me find that. Y'all have got to see this. Now, look, this was embarrassing. And she gets up again just to see. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Let me share my screen.
Same, J. Marie. I quite often end up going on a live and I'm just wearing a towel. I don't care. It's like if I've had a long, glorious bath and I'm covered in wonderful body lotion, I am not pulling my clothes on to go on a channel where you're not going to see me anyway.
Right. And she got up. Hold on. Here we go. Let me know if y'all can see this.
But then I also have a piece of tape over my camera, so I know I'm not going to have any unfortunate nip slips.
God, no. Yeah, that is a good idea too, because if you are just in the comfort of your home, maybe you should put a little piece of tape over it in case you do have a camera slip and you're not wearing
Yeah,
much.
I mean, if you're not bothered, then fine. You don't need to worry about your camera. Because I live with someone who works in computers and technology, he has made me completely paranoid about the idea that people can get into my camera, and so I have a piece of tape over mine.
That's smart.
He knows of what he speaks.
Pearl, that is a smart move. I have heard so many things about you never know who can see. Like I've watched some creepy stuff of people talking through other people's webcams and explaining what they're doing and what they're wearing. I'd put the tape up too. Okay, I'm going to play this real quick. Y'all want to see this again?
They're going to be realizing.
All we saw was leg.
Oh, they saw his leg?
All we got was leg.
Oh,
It's
shit.
leg.
Okay.
See, again. Leg.
I know because I was trying to see what showed.
Itchy butt.
Did y'all hear that? Because I wanted to see what showed. So you brought up the first time somebody, Pandrew, let you know, hey, your shit's showing. And she's like, oh, it is? Let me get up. He's like, well, you did it again. Oh, because I wanted to see what showed. You know what was shown. You are notorious for sitting in your house with the CPS. Remember when CPS was coming, Pearl?
Yeah, I've got to put a shirt on. CPS here.
Lord, she had to get clothed for the CP. She hollers at the guy at the door, which is Child Protective Services. I got to put on a shirt. Oh, my God.
Can you imagine what he must have thought she was doing? Because she said, I've got to put on a shirt. And then when he came in, she just said, oh, yes, I was just on YouTube.
Right. Like
With no shirt on.
I mean, you got Child Protective Services coming to your house. I would be ready. Oh, God. Speaking of Pandrew, he's live again. But I'm going to, Pearl, will you stay up here with me?
Oh, yes, darling. I don't have anywhere else I've got to be. I know we've got to have that conversation with John later. But other than that, no, I'm absolutely fine, babe.
Good. And we do go live tonight, don't we?
Yes, we do. May very well be a repeat a little bit of this material, but I'm sure there'll be something else that's amusing as well. We need to start luring some people up as well.
We do. We do.
I can't have a roommate as I sit in my bra and pants. Yes. It's just like, oh, I can't get a job unless I get $20 an hour at the very least. So I don't have a long resume. And I don't want to make any effort, but if you could just pay me at least $20 an hour.
And I don't think she's worked. When was the last time she said she worked? 20 years ago?
I think it was something like that. I know she claimed she recently had a job, but I don't think she did. I think it was this sort of secret shopper malarkey, which is not really working, is it?
No, that's awful. Let me know how the sound is.
Now, is Perp live?
She is, Pearl. She is live about that case that I can't remember her name.
Oh, yes. She's just showing the live streaming of the trial.
Yes.
And I tell you what, it was really pulling in those double figures yesterday.
Wasn't it?
I mean, oh yeah, a couple of times it went over 20, definitely.
And she's talking about somebody else being lazy with their content. I'm telling y'all, at least Six Up has something to say. Purple, you just let you just restream a court hearing. It's awful.
Yeah, Jamie, let me be clear. I'm a firm believer in a high minimum wage, whichever country you're in. I believe that people deserve the pay for the work that they do. I just don't believe that Ziggy's willing to do any work.
No. Ziggy doesn't believe. I mean, I listened to that clip you got, Pearl, and the tone in her voice as soon as they started talking about, and I think it was Jan making good
It was
points.
Jam, and whoever the guy is that goes up, they're her current little buddies at the moment. And they're there trying to encourage her to get a work from home job, even part-time. And her voice changes, like they'd said to her, hey, have you ever considered gargling raw liver? It's just
right.
Like
She's
they said the most disgusting thing. Have you ever considered getting a job?
And she's like, I mean, I guess. I mean, it couldn't be no less than $20 an hour. And then she quickly wants to change the subject. When you talk to her about working a job, oh, hell no. No. She don't want none of that.
She would actually make a very good football player, because as long as you said to her, if they catch you, you've got to get a job, she would be down the end zone like a bat out of hell. No one would touch her.
That is so true. I don't think she ever plans on getting a job. And I think that's why she's coming back like she is to YouTube and doing the having people on panel. Because you
Yeah, she's doing
remember,
the most. She's trying
Yeah.
to recreate the month that she had her really big
$1,300.
audiences.
Yeah.
But that was a month where she had the whole CPS thing, and then there was Jenna and Prayer Garden fighting it out every night, and it was 8-hour lives. I mean, that is probably the most work that she's ever done. But
Yep.
whether she can recreate that sort of thing, I don't know. I mean, at the moment, she's living off Fred's fuck-ups. And Fred seems to have an ample supply of fuck-ups. There's always a
sure
new one
does.
about to come. So she should do okay. But I'm not sure. How much money can you get from the same people over and over again? I know that the viewing figures are going well for her, but that is because a lot of people just want to know about the Fred situation. It's not because of your scintillating personality.
No, exactly. They're just trying to figure out what's going on with Fred, Laura, whoever else on Beach Creek. It's not got anything to do with Ziggy.
No,
Although,
and you can tell that's a fact because Burn Barrel, who is a tiny channel, but boy, is she trying to latch onto people and make it big. You go, girl. She covered the polygraph in detail. And even at the point where she just finished, she was 1.8K views, which for her, a channel her size, is substantial. People
Yeah.
want the information. It's not about the channel.
Nope. It's about the information. Hold on. Hold it down for me a minute, Pearl. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
You go and visit that bathroom. Yeah, hey, lip locked. Yeah, I do wonder about that because so many people do work all their adult life and still need to supplement with Social Security. And I don't believe that Ziggy has got a history of any paying in. I mean, I'm very dubious about what her tax situation is with her business. I wonder what the implications are when she does get older. I mean, as it is, you're just past 40 and you're able bodied and you have a child that doesn't need to be watched all hours of the day. You're in the perfect situation to go out there and get some years in of doing a good job. And I tell you, if I was in your situation, I would be out there doing it. There are so many people who can't work who would love to work. I can't understand it. I mean, you're not poorly educated. I mean, you're a bit slow on the uptake, but I mean, that's a inability to connect with the earth, not an inability to understand a fact. Well, when you want to understand a fact, but the way that people suggest jobs to you that you could do, that you're quite capable of doing, and you respond like, I don't know, I can't think of something of the same level of offence as your response to, have you ever considered this as a job? Yes, and also stars, how long can she do summer?
Right.
It's gonna. Do you know what? An awful thought crossed my mind the other day. They don't actually want Summer to be found, you know,
I don't think they do.
alive or passed on. Because as long as Summer is missing, Summer is still content. And boy, that little girl, I mean, I would love it to be that she is safe somewhere. Everybody dreams that that's the answer.
Of course.
In reality, I believe that she's been gone a while. But she needs to be brought home and given dignity and put in a place of rest that is respectable and worthy of her. But what are they going to do when that's over? I mean, okay, if there's a trial, they'll have the trial. But even that's not going to last forever.
They will run it into the ground for as long as they can if it ever happens. I'm telling y'all, which most over in this channel right now, here right now, knows this has been going on over 2 years. And they are only going over the same redundant crap and just adding new stuff to it. That's all they're doing. Speculating, guessing, going over the outfit again she wore that day.
I mean, it's coming up now. Is it 5 years since Chris Watts killed his wife and children, and there are
Yep.
still channels
Yep.
that harp on about Chris Watts every day, even though the trial, was really a nothing because he pleaded guilty.
He pled
But
guilty.
they, yeah, it's very strange. Dino, I don't think that anybody needs to work. They just need to be doing something that pushes them in some way. And I think that if people are in recovery, it's a different thing. You're working a job, you're working sobriety, and that has to be your main job for the first, the time that you are starting out on your sober path. I agree with what Six Up said. If money is a trigger for people, then they don't need to be given money. They can fill their work life with something else for a while, or just work on themselves. That's still work. It's just not the paid kind.
That is true. But yeah, Pearl, I agree with you. They're all back on this. They're all back on it. Daisy, which I don't think she ever stopped because she's had Candace in her back pocket. That new lady, God, knowledge is power. I don't know why she named herself that. I could think of some other names for her. But she gets on, y'all, and she says the most vile, disgusting, like things I would never even think about saying about Summer. And I don't like Dawn or Candace. And the things
This is exactly the situation I find myself in. I have never cared for Don and Candice. It doesn't necessarily mean that I think they're guilty. I think they're negligent, certainly. But until I see substantial evidence, I really don't know from one day to the next what I think happened to Summer. So I won't say for definite that I think that they're involved. I do think they're bad parents. But this woman, knowledge is power. The vile stuff that comes out of her mouth. You can dislike Candace and still find that domestic violence disgusting. She is so full of admiration fundamentally for Don. I know that she criticises both of them, but she criticises Candace for the things that Don is alleged to have done.
Yep.
Like, she makes the most vile comments about Summer being abused by a parent and then attacks the parent that she says isn't the abuser. I can't work out what her mind is thinking at all. She just spews this vile stuff. And then there are decent people, or people I thought were decent, in her comments.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, preach it, tell it like it is. I'm glad somebody's saying this.
Thank you for all you do for Summer.
What
What?
the hell?
Like, y'all are gross, and I have no respect for you. And this is, I mean, people I thought were pretty decent on here, but if I catch you, I'm just going to tell you, if I catch you up in that lady's comments, I'm probably going to call you out because that's embarrassing. Yes, Ro, they call her Ro. That's short for Rhoda, Liza said. But I
I
can't.
don't think it is short for rodent, because surely one of the unique aspects of the rodent is its gnawing teeth. And Ro is certainly not a person with a lot of gnawing teeth, or indeed any teeth.
No, and then she's going to talk about that's methed up. Like, lady,
And for
you
the love of God, if we're going to have to watch the stuff that you churn out, can you please duct tape your phone to a solid thing? Don't put it on the dog's head or on a toddler's forehead. Tape it to a post or a piece
when
of
you
furniture,
said
something that
that,
isn't going to wave around.
when I sent that clip and you said she had the GoPro on a dog's head, it took me out. It made me sick the way the thing was moved. Her name is Ro. God, Jeep girl. We showed her the other night on the Jerks. About halfway through, I'm the one who said she looked like Mau Mau or May May from the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Soup, did you just tell who? What? Soup, did you just tell asshole? What? I missed it. Yes, I got motion sickness from watching her too. But she stuck her tongue out. She was talking about secretion. It was awful, y'all. I couldn't even listen to the second one all the way through. Did I yell? I don't know. Did I? I can't remember. Can you hear me, Pearl?
Yes, I was just trying to work out. I think that Jamie was saying, "Did you yell, asshole?"
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
She's knowledge is power is such a great title for her channel. I think that Ziggy should rename herself "Cleanliness is next to godliness." If we're all going to name ourselves stupid, unrelated things, we might as well go all in. I'm not quite sure what the jokes would be.
Right. Hold on just a second. Let me do this. Where's it at? All right. I'm going to let a little bit more of this play. Pearl,
Oh, I've missed Frosty. It's good to see her picture after so long.
She has been missed. Okay. I'm going to go on mute and we're going to commentate. Okay, Pearl? You with me, Pearl?
I am with you, darling. I just muted as you said that, so I had to quickly unmute. Yes.
I know. It's hard going back and forth.
Like ad revenue, or you're
Yeah.
talking like
Ad revenue, monetization, memberships, super chats, the whole shebang.
are they taking more of your memberships and all that stuff?
Yep. They
Wow.
get it's what is it? 30% of each membership. For each member I have, they
Wow.
take 30%.
70 cents on the dollar.
Yep. For every super chat or super sticker, they're getting 30%. For the ad
Sick.
revenue, they're getting 45%.
Yeah, 45.
Yep.
Did that go up?
I thought it was
Mhm.
50.
Oh, they're at 50 now?
Holy
I
shit!
heard
I thought they were
went up
getting
to
30 of everything.
50%.
Purple's just about to go on strike, y'all. She's going to go on strike on YouTube. She's complaining about this every day. YouTube's been taking quite a bit of people's ads for a long time. I don't think this is anything new.
It's not anything new at all. What's new is the fact that her viewing figures and replay figures are down. And I would imagine that therefore individual super chats and super stickers and memberships are down. It's cause and effect.
And
The
she doesn't.
percentages haven't changed. Your numbers have changed.
They definitely have changed. And I'll say this. For someone who is consistent as Purple is, like she's almost on the dime, okay, in the morning and at night. You just know she's going to go live. You would think there would be a bigger growth in her channel. Now, me, I'm at 9K and I've been here 3 years. That's low, but I'm not consistent. So it makes sense. But for someone like Purple, she should be growing bigger than that. And also, if you have memberships, do something for your members.
Well, I
Yeah.
believe that they're getting a gummy bear on a string, aren't they? What more do they want?
Yes. How could I forget the gummy bears? Yes, they're getting these and license plate. It's awful. Yeah, for her mods.
They're just having
Oh
themselves a
yes,
sweet
for
old
anybody
time
in
in
the
my
chat,
pocket.
there's
I don't
not
like
a
it.
crossover between Frosty and Wee Frosty. They're very, very, very different people. Sorry, darling.
Oh no, you're okay. Yes, there's a wee Frosty. Okay, she is our little honorary jerk.
Mm-mm. My thing is like, who cares about the monetization? I mean, the memberships maybe is like kind of cool. Like you could just generate some revenue there, but I mean, the super chats, obviously they're going to take. Are they taking 30% of that too, or is
Yep.
that? Okay.
Yep, each one.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's easier than cash apps. I think people like to see their messages get highlighted, so it's like an additional revenue stream. But
Right.
I'm not like trying to get monetized.
I'd rather see the cash apps, but this guy, I think he's trying to plug his channel. And Purple's is the easiest to go to plug your channel. She just lets anybody up.
He was definitely after something. At first, I thought, oh, here we go. It's going to be a porn bomb. But then as he went on, he was obviously more interested in plugging his and his wife's channel.
Yep.
I always love it when she says they take 30% of each membership. 30% of the overall amount or 30% of the membership is still the same 30%, Perp. It doesn't change.
It doesn't.
30% is a static thing.
The math, Purple, the math. I know, look, you can't struggle at everything. Come on. Math too? Lord. Oh, and did you all see him? I got it covered, but Jenna, she has Jenna's comment pinned, and it says, "Kim, you will never be back on my panel." The hell?
It really took a while for Jenna to bounce back there, didn't it?
It did.
She's got the big comment now up on Perps, but she didn't have anything to say when Kim was up there.
Nothing. She's like, okay. All right. I can't talk. That was a horrible live too. You know what? I might make this. Look, Jenna, I'm going to show you how to live stream, okay? I'm going to show you how to do commentary.
Oh, for the love of God, either speak or play the recording. Don't do both at the same time. You're the worst commentator I've ever seen on YouTube. And that's saying a lot, but you really are. Also, you never connect with what actually is being said. You already have what it is that you want to say, the point that you want to make already fixed in your mind. Last night, there were comments on screen that were about us responding about the situation with Cam. And you started on about Lolita and us saying that we'd seen her license and we'd seen the prescription. Of course, we'd never saw a prescription. Who the hell shows their prescription to other people? We believed a prescription had been written. And yes, we did see the license. I'm sorry that you're still banging on about that. And what happened to your little friend? What happened to the second wife? You know, you were all big chums. You were all really involved in that. And suddenly that's all disappeared. I wonder why that is.
I told you, didn't I say that would end?
Oh, yeah.
When they were done with her, look, they wouldn't have nothing else for you. I mean, she really thought she was going to come to YouTube, make a big splash, and be on everybody's panel. And no, once it ended, it ended. Look, poor old Moon. She's so upset this did not go the way she wanted it to.
And by the way, I'm still waiting for the revelations about my massive criminal history and my drug dealing. Anytime you want to hit me up, but of course you don't even know my name, do you?
Nope.
That was made clear when you did the whole race thing. Because if you knew who I was, you'd know.
You'd know. You know what? Matter of fact, Pearl, let me go back a little bit into some of Jenna's commentary. Well, I ain't going to call it that. Listen, Jenna, that shit was awful. We don't strike, the jerks don't, but if you don't start playing our shit right, you've got it on way too high of a speed. Play it to where the people can understand it. And would you please either pause it when you're going to talk or not talk at all? Figure it out. And please keep up with the storyline. Let's go back a little bit here. Okay, y'all. I'm about to play just some audio. Yes, C12. Of the Moon. It's just audio of her playing the Jerks, which is us, our live stream from the other night. Now, this had nothing to do with her. And I don't know what kind of points she is trying to make with this. It was awful. Hold on. I'm going to show you.
But I will address it, and I will address it politely. Will I go after anybody? No, I won't. Because that's not who I am no more.
Y'all heard that, right?
And only one person can make a change, not everybody else. That doesn't mean if the other person goes out and makes smart comments about the creator or anybody else, that doesn't mean that when they say something back to them, it's attacking someone who left. You left quietly, then keep it quiet. And that's something I did not know back then. I didn't know boundaries.
Okay, this is about 10, 15 minutes into her live stream, the moons. Now, she plainly states that she used to get very upset and stalk people when they would leave her. She didn't know boundaries. She didn't know how to let people go. Exactly, Brooklyn. She still doesn't know boundaries. She's all up in my business and I don't know her. But since you're here, watch this. But she made it very clear she had no sense of boundaries. Now she's trying to say she does now, but she doesn't. But she said she used to stalk, like the ink lady. I remember her saying one time she couldn't let it go when Ink walked away. That is creepy as fuck. I don't know you like that. Like what?
It
Hold
is
on.
creepy, and I'm so sick of hearing this. I've changed routine. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for her to really release her cover version of Man in the Mirror, so that
Yeah.
we can all appreciate the true genius of her fundamental philosophical change. You're full of bullshit, Jenna.
You dumb fuck. I love when Pearl calls somebody a dumb fuck.
You dumb fuck.
It was the best.
But I have boundaries now, and I allow people around me to have boundaries. They can be friends with whoever they want to be friends with. I don't care.
Can I just say, I love the fundamental breaking boundary of saying, I allow people to have boundaries.
Yes, that's
It's
exactly
not
what I was
your
going to
call.
say. God, what she is really saying, y'all, is I still don't have boundaries. And if you're still friends with somebody I fell out with, I'm pissed off. And I am just saying this because it sounds good, but it's not what I mean.
Oh yeah, she gives us the full Dopra Winfrey voice. Like,
Yes.
oh, please.
What's wrong with humans these days? God, Pinto, I wish we knew. But no, she's really pissed off when you hear her say you can be friends with whoever you want to. I'm not going to make you choose. First of all, what kind of statement is that? I'm not going to make you choose. What she's really saying is, I really want you to choose, and you better choose me.
I know. If somebody said that to me, I'd be side-eyeing them forever.
Yep.
Look, how did you even imagine that you were part of this conversation about what I decide to do?
Right. That's very weird. And that still shows that she has no sense of boundaries. And I'm going to tell y'all, she really doesn't because I don't know Jenna. I really don't until I know we're on YouTube, some weirdo that follows us around and tries to talk about what we're talking about, but has no clue. We have no clue who she was, just somebody that frequented Siggy's back in the day, befriended Candace, and then stabbed her in the back within 15 minutes on panel. That was it. And then all of a sudden, thank you, Eliza. I was hoping somebody would drop our link. Then all of a sudden, well, it's been about 6 months. She's been all up in our business, hasn't she, Pearl?
Yes, like seriously, it's like an infestation. I don't really understand what the issue was. I can only believe it was some sort of backroom agreement between her and Ziggy and Perp. But
Yes.
she seems to have to be involved in everybody's business when it's nothing to do with her. She goes on about how these people all trolled me when I had my. I've never been in your old channel.
No.
I only know the things that you said on Ziggy's channel. I had no interest in you whatsoever, except that you crash landed on the periphery of my life and seemed to be trying to interfere in it. And I don't tolerate that very well, or at all.
No, and I don't either. And you will get it back. And that's just how it is, especially if you're going to get everything wrong.
Yes, I would really appreciate actually if you're going to try and interfere with us in any way, Could you actually quote what is really said instead of fighting what you think was said and what you imagine was said? That would be a good start.
That would be the best basic start.
We
Well,
get
your whole
motivational
sort of,
speeches from Jen.
I was just going to say, her whole new Jenna routine, it's just old Jenna in a new trench coat. If you're fooled by this supposed change in attitude, I would ask you to examine what's actually said. Don't listen to the tone of voice. Listen to what's said.
There you go. Listen to what's actually being said, because I do. I know what I'm hearing.
Jenna tonight, y'all.
Purple doesn't tell me who I can be friends with. I don't tell Purple who she can be friends with. All these ladies in the chat, I will not make no one choose. Nothing. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Nor does Purple care who you speak to. But if a comment is seen from people who have left from over here or over at Purple's, and it is poking, and poking, yes, it will be addressed. Everybody has that right to defend themselves. But as far as bashing, that's something I'm not going to do. But I will address it, and I will address it politely.
I'm so sick of this fake politeness. When she talks about respect and politeness, it's all bullshit. You talk about you will address things, and then you say, "Oh, they've always got to be talking about purple, Ziggy." We're addressing things. Why
Yeah.
is it okay for you to address them when you're not actually involved?
Right.
But it's wrong for us to address them when it's fundamentally things about us that are being discussed. You are far too involved in things that are actually nothing to do with you. Do you feel that you have a right to have an opinion about? You are perfectly entitled to your opinion. What you're not entitled to is to believe that your opinion matters in any way, shape, or form, but keep grasping for that relevance.
Keep grasping. And yes, you heard JBT. Shout out to JBT. He's back and he's feeling better. And if one of the mods could drop his link, he does great reviews on these weirdos as well.
He really does. I would encourage everybody to sign up and have a listen, because he really is entertaining and makes very valid points. It's an unusual balance. Most people are either wonderfully sarcastic or actually sort of fundamentally educational, and JBT manages to walk the line of both. I love it.
He does. He does. He does. You're right. He's able to walk the line of both, and he does it well. See, I'm not that good. I'm just gonna go in is typically what I'm gonna do. People, oh my God. I felt bad for him too. They had, God, what was the name of that show? They had done just that. Like, they were fixing to spend time behind bars, each for different things, like one for that. This pisses me off. Okay. She's playing us. That's me talking. And she's got us on the highest damn speed. And God, I could just, let me hush. Checks, the one for drinking and driving, and the guilt that this one man carried. I think it was worse than the sentence he was about to have to do. The guilt for him was worse than anything.
Can I ask one of our moms to drop the link to that particular video in the chat, please?
And can I just draw attention to what Bugsy's saying? This isn't just a matter of having had a drink. There are loads of things that can affect your judgment.
We don't have to be.
Become a problem. I know in the UK you have to notify the licensed people immediately. Imaging, thank you so much. I was confused because
Yeah, I heard
it was
about
two
it.
different names confused me. I'm sure it's you.
I am not going to make you all suffer through hearing us on the highest speed ever with no commentary from the moon. So I just fast forward to get to the good part. Or, well, there's no good part.
She's about to say something that is so spectacularly dumb that I hope you're going to play it.
I am. And if I pass it up, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you said Mike just called a bullet. What? Okay, I want y'all to know there is some changes to the mods. So if you come in here and see you got different things, then okay, keep it at that. I do actually, while I'm thinking about it, the stuff that I ordered the emblems for the Mod Squad and the Raw Rail and Cut family, they had to be specially made, so they won't be in until the 20th. So I am doing for the mods and members. Those are most definitely the ones that I'm doing for. There is some mods that I don't actually know who they are. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if they changed their names, but I'm gonna go and look. Let's see if I can look at it.
Hey, dummy, there's something you can do if you have a mod that's changed their name. You can click on that channel, and you should know your mod's good enough to know what their channel is. That's just really strange to me.
There is some mods that I don't know, and they changed their names.
And Mama, because I know you're in the bushes, because you're following me everywhere, okay? Let me address you again. And I'm so sick of this word, bullies, okay? You know what? Hold on. Mau. Let me just take this off. Hold on. JBT, you okay with that? So we can see the comments. Hold on. No, I'll just read it because I don't want to. I'm just sick of this lady. Mama says, all of the jerks in 666 deserve each other. Bullies belong together. Lady, what are you talking about? Nobody bullied you. You haven't been bullied. You were told simply, Pearl, I'll let you have this one because you.
Well, first of all, I agree with both those statements, Momo, except that they don't relate to each other in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, bullies do belong together. That's one statement. We'll put that over on the side. The jerks and Six Up belong together. More accurate than you will ever know. I was so wrong about Six Up. I will spend every moment that I ever get a chance to say I was wrong about Six Up. Six Up is a decent, intelligent woman working on herself every day. And I will acknowledge that and tell people every chance that I get, because I did that woman down. And no amount of apology directly to her face will change that. So I will take every opportunity to try and put it right. Six Up is a wonderful person. And if you don't realise that, and you've never had the pleasure of knowing her in that way, that's your loss, but it certainly isn't mine. You were not bullied. Yes, the comment was made that your mouth is attached to Purple's ass, and it is on the regular, but that wasn't the reason that you were bounced out of our chat. The reason that you were bounced out of our chat was because you were standing up for a person who we fundamentally believe was also your alt account, but you were standing up for a person and saying that they had a right to their opinion, when their opinion fundamentally was that my son and Six Up's son don't have a right to exist, that they're delusional, that you're not going to lie about the truth, which is, of course, they don't have the right to exist. If you think that your right to say that means that you have a right to come into my room and say it, you're fundamentally mistaken. You have a right to free speech. That means the government can't punish you for your opinion. It doesn't mean that I have to allow you into my house and listen to it. I choose to say, hey, that's your opinion. Fuck off with it and say it somewhere else.
Yep.
If you have a problem understanding that, I can't help you with it.
No. At this point, Pearl, it's been explained over and over. You've explained it nicely. You've explained it just as
pigeons fundamentally understand it, apart from the obvious pigeon. You don't want to understand. You are invested now in the concept of being bullied. And so that's the story that you will stick with until Arizona freezes over and the cattle come skating home. You've picked your narrative and you are going to ride it. That's fine. But unfortunately, once you let that sort of narrative fix in your brain as the truth, you're a dangerous person. When you can't distinguish between what you've told yourself and what actually happens, you're a dangerous person.
I find you to be very dangerous. And she was trying to get me on Deets on the Street. Shout out to Deets. But she would not stop throwing her subliminals. Mau, Jamie, Howard. Yeah, I don't think it's right when people say where you can and can't go. It's not. You're right. All I'm telling you, Mau, Jamie, is when you choose to align yourself with people like the moon who does some real doxing, does some real sick shit. I am not going to welcome you back into my channel, our channel. Not here, not at the Jerks. You're no longer welcome. You can still go wherever you want. You can even come in our channel. You just can't type.
Yeah, I mean, we've disliked you for a long time. That's never been a problem. There's quite a few people turn up and listen and chat that we wouldn't particularly want to spend an evening with. That is not an issue. When you start hammering home your beliefs in a way that we fundamentally cannot accept, then I don't have to accept it. It's like if you barged into my house and sat down on my sofa and said, I don't believe people should tell me where I can and can't go. How do you think that flies? You don't have
Right?
a right to wander into anybody's house.
You
You can
can't
say
just
what
sit
you
here.
want out on the street. You don't have a right to come into my house and shout it into my face. Once I have a problem with that, I have the right to tell you to leave.
Yeah. So you can quit trying to. I mean, well, no, you're going to keep on with this petty narrative. Bullies, they're mean to me. That's for people that have weak arguments, no debate skills. That's the only thing. Okay, you good with that, JBT? I just wanted to make sure. I'll take that off then. Because right there's our comment. But yeah, so that's your argument, and that's one you're sticking to, and I'm over it. It's a very couple simple reasons you're not allowed to type in our chat anymore. The end. Now stay where you belong. You know, in life we find our tribe. You have found yours. Now stay. I said what I said. Pearl said what she said.
Let's see. But the emblems won't come until the 20th. That's when they said they would be delivered. Actually, I did have to also order some more dream catchers because
Can you believe
I wanted to
all
make
this
sure.
conversation over a bloody plastic key ring? You're not handing out gold.
And of course, she is going to do the most basic. I'm Native American, so I'm sending out dream catchers. Oh, God. Tell me anything you really know about the culture you're claiming. I can
Look,
go
the
on.
family come from a long line of dream catcher makers out there on the plantation.
Yeah, because that's what she claims that too. You do nothing but appropriate every culture. You just go on. I could go on and on and on about mine, but I don't. But you, of course, you're going to. I'm 4/16 Cherokee, so I'm going to send out dream catchers. Yes.
I'd have more respect for your affinity for your native culture if instead of putting dream catchers on key rings, you were saying, search the landfill.
God, she kills
And I
me.
bet you don't even know what I'm referring to.
She ain't got a clue. Look it up, Jenna. Look it up.
I had enough, if anybody, because I know some people don't do, you know, Native American stuff. Some people don't do stuff like that.
What the hell does that mean? Some people don't do Native American stuff. What? That doesn't even make sense. What are you talking about? What the?
I think it might be a reference to people like Love to Love God, who, you know, if anything isn't in their version of the Bible, then it's Satan's plaything.
Oh,
Regardless of the fact
gotcha.
that it might actually be somebody's culture.
She's reaching.
Oh yeah, always.
Always reaching with them short arms.
Like, I don't know who Candy. Okay, I'm gonna mention the names. I don't know who Candy Crush is.
Jenna, I believe Candy Crush was Trixie's alt name in your channel, and Dark Coke was Frosty's alt name in your channel.
Oh,
I pay
yeah.
more attention than you do. Or maybe I can just follow clues better. Who knows?
I think maybe both. She didn't know that. She had to have known, surely. Maybe not.
There's some more. And there's some in here that I haven't seen in here in a while. And it's okay. Like, I haven't seen Pixie Truther in a while. I don't know if she's still around.
Every time she says it's okay, I want to do the narrator's voice. It was not okay.
Just like when she says you can be friends with whoever you want to. I'm not going to make you choose, meaning, damn it, you better choose or I'm going to get pissed off. Hey, Vicky. Oh, Vicky, I love you. So good to see you. Now, this one, Vicky, I am recording Solar cutting his locks. Okay. I got you, Vicky. This one's about a pigeon and a moon, though. But I hope you stick around, Vicky.
So I'm sorry if anybody is watching. Hey, KK. But most of the names, I know. I just don't know. Some of them have changed their name. Let's see. There's another one.
I know. I just don't know. This is right up there with
Like
Heidi's.
Lucy Lou.
I saw, but I wasn't watching.
Yeah, I saw, but I wasn't watching, and the screenshots spoke to me. You big dodo. I know, but I don't know.
I have no clue who that is. So if you're Lucy Lou, if you could please email me. I don't know who y'all are. I know who what's her name is. And I'm actually unmod.
She knew who was her name? Oh, it's non-talking honky.
In Candy Crush. I don't know who you are. And there's a Midnight. I don't know. Something Midnight. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me who these people are. If it's you.
Yes, Vicky, you remember that they thought I was the poo channel? I love Vicky. She keeps up. Karen.
I'm always tempted to email her and claim it's me, just for the laughs. But then I was toying with the idea of entering Perp's giveaway for a T-shirt and then putting an anonymous address out there in Timbuktu or Australia, somewhere it cost a fortune for to post it.
Oh, trolling done right.
Okay. Save that. So yeah, hi Kim, how are you? So yeah, you can have a link. Look, I was trying to give a link off my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while back. I don't know. Maybe. And I did have to mod Liz because Liz came here scared the shit out of me. And I thought she was asking about my daughter. I was like, who the hell is talking about my daughter?
Wow, if only there was some sort of website
I
like
do know you.
a Discord or something where you could have these sort of conversations one-on-one instead of boring your whole fucking audience with it.
I know. God, don't you have a Discord where you can ask, hey, mods, which one of you's changed your damn name? I'm going to fast forward through this. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. Yeah, I think we got Kim coming up. Look at blank screen. I'm done.
No, all y'all. I just didn't know those names.
Yes, she did not.
Did you want a link to
her
come up, Kim? Okay. Well, the link's in chat. So yeah, I don't know who I want, and a lot of people have sent me their addresses, but I really want to keep it with your YouTube name. I don't want to know your real name, not unless we talk. You know. All right. So here's Kim, y'all.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I wanted to come over here. I was sent to give you a message.
Okay.
And the message is Roxy said that she loves you.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear
Yeah, I
me?
can hear you.
Okay, so that was the message from Roxy.
Okay.
And I just want to say thank you for letting me up and hello to everybody in their watch parties. Come on over.
Okay. Tell Roxy I said okay.
Okay, I will. That was what I needed was for an answer because I know she's not watching.
Okay.
All right, darling. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye bye, honey.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was confused. Yes, Nicole, don't send your address. Roxy, yes, Kim. Hello, watch party. So I'm guessing that was sarcasm because I know Roxy does not love the moon. Not that moon.
Did you notice the warring emotions in the moon's voice before she let Kim up? It's like part of her didn't want to let Kim up, but part of her wanted to let Kim up because she's so desperate for acceptance, and Kim might have been up to say something that she could possibly work into the beginnings of a friendship. And
Yes.
she's so desperate for that. I mean, you are. We know you are, Jenny. You are desperate to be loved and accepted. And that's what really hurts you.
Yeah,
Which is
it
kind of
is.
sad because I frankly don't give a damn what you think about me. But I find it interesting that you care so much what I think about you.
I do too, because Pearl, like we've been saying, we did not know this lady just from the little bit she was on Ziggy's or a lot, and that was it. But yet she has literally attached herself to us, and what do you want from us? Like, honestly, what is it that you want? Because I don't know you. But
And the
since we're
stories that
here,
you create around us, like trying to insinuate that the soup was friends with Candace. Oh,
right?
yeah, because that would be a meeting of minds, wouldn't it? You can see them hanging around together in Walmart. Are
Yeah,
you mad?
in Walmart or the dollar store. That's just like what? She'll just throw out meaningless shit like this. Like she just grabs it out of the air, just lying for the sake of lying. Don't know freaking Candace. But go ahead and tell your little stories like you like to do. It's very strange.
I love the chat's response as well because Kim came up and said the mildest of trolls while having an avatar connected to our channel.
Yes.
And the chat reacted like piranhas that had had a little bit of blood sort of vaguely put in their sort of area. It was like a feeding frenzy.
Oh,
Like,
well.
my God, it's the mildest of trolls. Why don't you just brush it off instead of stirring yourself up into a how dare she Hulk rage?
I'm telling
It
you
took a
what.
while actually for that to get through to Jenna. I don't know, sort of like the slow response between what Kim said and you actually getting together the idea that she was trolling you and reacting over on perps. Like I said, because you really were hoping that you might have started up some sort of dialogue and you could be besties.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell y'all, Ink gets so damn tore up. She leaves for a while, goes and throws some ashtrays, cut down some trees with her chainsaw, and comes back. Even Heidi, well, Heidi, she rage quits a lot. but they were very Ink. Man, I know Ink.
Oh, Ink is adorable. Ink is adorable. You really are, Ink. You're like one of those little chihuahuas. You're all noise, and you really do think you're the big dog on the block. Bah, 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 bah. But no, there's nothing to you. Your shouty caps is all you've got.
That's
You
it.
come in, and they let you up on panel, and you rage away about nonsense, and you really do think that you're someone and that you're tough, and nobody would stand up to you. Oh, darling, really, seriously, you are adorable.
It's adorable. And she'll do this, hey, yeah, you little faking boy. Hey, you want some? Hey. Like, God, lady, calm down. It is not that deep. It's just YouTube. You ain't going to get your hands on him, but it's purely entertaining.
Oh, seriously, you just make me want to pat your head and give you a blankie and settle you down for a nap. Has it been a tough day?
It's been a bad day for Ink most days. Hell, you come into the chat wrong and she's done. I'm out. Take my mod stick.
Bye-bye.
I had 3 children
that's
under
not gonna go
5, Ink, so I've seen the behaviour before. You'll get over it.
anywhere. So yeah. Hey Brenda, how are you? Yeah, that was it. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? You know, you like to see how people try to come in and try to side do the show, whatever. Yeah. Listen, it is what it is.
Do you mean derail the show? It's very simple. It's derail. It's not side do the show. God.
But hey, at least you're watching, Roxy. Thank you. Are you Purple's #1 fan? I think so. Look, I'm asking the same thing, but yeah. But anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. See, I'm quicker than my minds. What y'all talking about? Oh no, company's got it.
Kim, you're a disgrace.
look.
How could you come up and unsettle the Mod Keyring conversation? It was vitally important.
Yes, Kim. They were talking about these gifts that she's going to give. You know, she's 4/16. She's got some dream catchers to send out. You ruined it. You side the chat.
I don't normally. I do not even notice the trolls.
The polygraph
really?
determined that was a lie.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she notices the trolls. There were people coming in there last night. I was watching the beginning because she tried to blame us for that docs that she pinned on her screen that gave her name and Heidi something. The night before she was blaming Mrs. T, and then last night she was trying to put it on us, which was very strange, but that's what Jenna does, just like I'm best friends with Candace. Okay, whatever. But people were coming in last night and they were like, what are you talking about? You were just blaming Mrs. T for this. Boy, they were gone like that. They weren't going to stay. You don't come in her chat making sense. She's done told her lie, and don't you remind her of the truth.
Okay, stop trolling yourself. Oh, let me see. It is her. I didn't know. Look, I am so sorry. It is her. You can go to her live and see that she's testing. It's her, y'all.
Okay. There's number.
What's that?
Yeah.
There's a link. So each one of y'all.
Yeah.
So each one of y'all.
Unfortunately, this doesn't have the beginning of the live in it. Hold on just a minute. So the rest of that is just basically her letting KK up, KK playing some type of game show, and Ink raging in the chat. But I could go look for it. History. I like that Eliza put some of our stuff back up. Let's see.
Yeah, I actually put the parody back up. I had to take it down again briefly.
I was
because
wondering.
the music that was used for the opening of Lilac's show got a copyright claim on it. And that irritated the hell out of me because I've been fighting with them over copyright music claims. So I took it down, edited that music out, put other music on that I knew was copyright free, and put it back up. That was the only reason. Not any sort of doubts or second thoughts or editing out of any comments. It was a music thing. I know
Yeah,
some people don't understand music copyright claims, purple, but
Purple.
it's just frustrating, and it means that the person gets any ad revenue from it. Now, we're not as invested in that money from YouTube as Perp is, except that we would like it to pay for StreamYard, and we would like it to pay for Canva, so that
Yeah,
we're not too far out of pocket. We're not bothered about a profit. We'd just like to break even. That would be great.
that would be nice. That's it. And Pearl, you have worked very hard. I love you, Pearl. You work so hard on these edits. So does Elsa. Eliza.
Elsa,
Yeah,
I'm just dedicated to sarcasm. It's my life.
I know it's so funny. But I love you for working so hard at that, and making sure that we're past
It
that
makes me
copyright.
feel useful. I could not live like Ziggy. If I actually had the ability to mobilize like she does, she can drive. She's got the use of her legs, and she still doesn't want to get out there and do anything. What is wrong with you? I
I
probably
don't
do
get it.
more work on a day sitting at home being seriously ill than you do being just past 40 and able-bodied.
I know
You've
you do,
still
Pearl.
got a life. Why don't you live it?
I understand. Man, I hear you. Preach, Pearl. That is so true. I'm gonna tell y'all, Pearl. There ain't enough good things. I don't have enough good to say. I've got too much good to say about Pearl. I love Pearl. She is one dedicated go-getter. And it's got to be frustrating for her to see people like Ziggy that can do these things and refuse to do these things. If y'all didn't know, I love Pearl.
The feeling is entirely mutual, darling. I love you too. I have been incredibly blessed. I will never regret being at Ziggy's or the upset that we had with Lolita, because I've got these women in my life and they just mean so much to me. And we
It's
speak every day and we laugh. And all of this is seriously just an extension of what happens every single day in private conversations. This is not new or a big deal. You're just able to see it. That's all.
That's it. But same sentiments. I will never regret my time at Ziggy's because I met you wonderful women, and we really did form a bond. And it's watching our parody last night. I was giggling. I was supposed to be going to sleep, but I ended up watching that. And I was laughing till I was crying by myself. Good type of crying. You're laughing so hard you're crying.
And the only part of that whole thing of nearly 2 hours that was planned was the avatars and who was playing what character. There was no other discussion of what was happening. Eliza made the intro separate. I made the newspaper article separate. And then we just all came together and just did it live. It was completely spontaneous, which is why I managed to break Soup. Soup was breaking all of us down, all of us on the regular. And then finally I managed to get her with the melons thing.
I wasn't ready. Melons. When you said I can't even get it. Has anyone in your Pauline,
Did
whatever?
anyone say melons? And then your little voice going, melons.
I wasn't ready for the melons. That got
Marlena, yes, of course you can talk to me behind the scenes. That's not a problem, darling. It's really hectic today because I've got a meeting in about 40 minutes and then we've got a live later. But other than that, yes, darling, if you want to have a chat, that's great.
Yes, Marlena. But yeah, I think I'm about to play just a few more minutes of the beginning of the Moon's live and then end it too. But I want y'all to hear some of this where she gets everything wrong. Look at us with ads. We love you, TJ. Haha. Jenna had to watch the ads. Do you all hear this clusterfuck?
I can't hear anything, darling.
Really?
No. I was just busily typing my email address into the chat, but I thought you were lining stuff up. No, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you know why? I stopped sharing. God, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Hold on.
Thank you, May.
Ziggy,
May Hazel, thank
put my
you.
phone down so I can see everybody. I got my phone up just in case certain
I
things
can't wait
happen.
until StreamYard shows us.
Now, that cluster of noise you all hear is not from us. That is from Jenna. She has our live playing on the highest speed possible. She is talking over it, not muting. And I guess her kids are in the back talking to her while she's talking to people in the chat. You have no business doing reviews, okay? You're not good at this. Can everybody hear it now? Okay, good. Did you hear it, Pearl? Does anybody
Yes,
hear
darling,
me?
I can hear it.
Oh, okay. I thought my internet went out again. Lord.
Who all get some. Thank you, Six Up. Thank you, May Hazel. Okay, I had to get that out of the way. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Sorry.
Hey, stars.
Yeah, but we're still looking for Eliza. Y'all no kidding.
Of a pigeon. So, but this is YouTube. This is YouTube. These are adults. This is what we do. This is how we act. This is how we treat people, and this is the normal of YouTube. And I'll talk about that later.
Now she's on mute. Eliza?
I'm here.
We're just doing a bit of correction.
That's just something they cannot do. When anything is said about them, they start deflecting on justifying what they do. And it's crazy.
Deflecting and justifying are not synonyms. They're very different things.
Oh, God, Pearl, you took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was about to say. What is she talking about? Justifying and deflecting?
What I'm actually doing is responding and reacting. Again, two other totally separate words with different meanings. And I will continue to. If you keep writing bullshit in a chat and I see it, I'm going to correct it, because otherwise I might as well be spewing out your distorted version of the story first time. Don't put words in my mouth. I don't take to it very well.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh, no, she will get you, okay? And she enjoys it, and she does it well. You will never catch Pearl slipping, okay? Jenna, go sit down somewhere.
In it, they deflect and then redirect to make it where it makes people think that what they're doing is correct and is
Is she trying to give us a nursery rhyme? Is this a nursery rhyme, y'all? Redirect, deflect, incorrect. That sounds like it's a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, there's a Benny Keys rap track in there somewhere.
That's what I can deduce from that.
absolutely not correct.
Jason, for you to apologise. But you obviously have more information than we do, so please ask to get an email us. That'd be fantastic. Also, the idea
Hi,
that
Ronald.
we set upon the leader,
Ink,
rather than
ink.
you all dug a load of stuff about her and then created an atmosphere where we had to try and reach out to her and see whether she could face all of that, and she decided not to. So friendship was wrecked and a new channel was born. The notion that we went for her neck is just absolute bullshit.
It's
So,
weird.
by all means, have your opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. If you carry on bullshitting in other people's chats, I will carry on correcting you. Believe me, I don't.
Let me say again, this isn't me having it on this high of a speed. This is the moon reviewing us, the jerks, and having it on this high of a speed and doing nursery rhymes as her commentary. I kid you not.
We're not patients with it. I find it quite enjoyable. Anyway, on to the next one.
But that is very strange. Shout out to Tara, another
Hey,
new
Tara. Thank you.
It's absolutely ridiculous. The notion that we set upon the leader is.
It's
I don't
very
know
weird.
whether people
These people don't even know us. You can't. It says ruin hell, which we know what chat she comes from. The jerks have never apologized or corrected some of their
Can you
BS
let me
about
get
another
back
creator
in? Hey, let's
who
try
used
again,
to cover
please.
it. Who used to cover us? What are you talking about?
But this is what I'm.
Oh, a second, y'all. I gotta let my dogs in the house. I don't want to get struck for not doing commentary.
I feel like striking you just for butchering our live. And I
Yeah.
don't strike.
I wish you could strike people and make them play stuff at the proper speed.
Right. And I don't strike. Jenna, play it. I don't give a damn. But could you at least play it right and actually do some real commentary? I swear, this is awful.
In her throat that she can't seem to clear.
And you can type in the chat. You won't get blocked. You
Oh,
really
no,
won't.
we won't block you.
But you ain't making any sense, lady. I think you're just being very reckless in chats because you don't like us for whatever reason. And hey, that's okay.
I don't mind you not liking us. I'm not talking about it at all. It's when you completely twist the fact.
I just think that everybody that has a different opinion from you and everybody else, that they're reckless. No, they're not reckless, but you don't see your own behavior. None of you do. That's including the jerks. That's including Six Up. That's including all y'all. You do not see your reckless behavior.
Facts. And we've got correct. Yes, because I'm known for my recklessness. It's one of my trademarks.
Right. Our reckless behavior. You see what I'm saying, y'all? She can't do this.
Coming up now. I mean, Connie Stevens. Connie Stevens has more opinions than Ben Shapiro. Unfortunately, she has the hit rate of Stevie Wonder at a shooting range. She cannot keep the fact, ever. She's just wildly gunning around. I've never known anybody who must have been in the realms of the conversation and yet hasn't grasped a single thing that's going on. Let me enlighten you with a few Connie's wonderful comments from Ziggy's chat.
Let me just say I love when girls like this, y'all. This is my thing.
We have a very spicy people with us tonight.
Very spicy. I've had a little bit of an incident. I'm uncomfortable.
So basically what they're doing right here is they hate Ziggy so much. And in no way, shape, or form am I taking up for Ziggy. But they're hating Ziggy so much is that they're calling out her new subscribers that have subbed to her. Because Ziggy obviously has
no, I'm actually calling out the misinterpretation of reality that's happening in their comments. They could be anyone. They could be somebody that I know. They could be my son. They could be my husband. If they blurted out bullshit like this, I would correct them. It doesn't matter who they're a sub to or where it happens. But that's just me.
Yep, it actually has nothing to do with Ziggy. But okay, Jenna. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, but it's
and or either old subscribers who have changed their names, because most people do that. When they don't want to be noticed on YouTube, they will change their names so they will not be attacked for going in another person's chat, because that is what tends to happen.
Jenna, you would know, saying that you stalk people that leave you. You've even admitted it. Yeah, if you leave me, I will stalk you. Okay, weirdo.
And I know that from experience from over there.
I'm not happy, and if I develop some sort of bug in the next 3 or 4 days, so it's going to be a shitstorm. So yes, on the spicy scale, I'm very, very spicy tonight. Okay, Connie Stevens. These were in the order that they were posted in City's chat the other day. The chat that we'll be talking about in a while, but this is a separate thing that I don't want to mess up talking about TJ with, because TJ's situation is far more important to me. You made a mistake, I come for TJ, you come for TJ, you come for all of us. Connie Stevens, her first comment. Siggy, did you hear they had to make another apology to their subs last night, seeing they were backing another fraudster? So obviously this is coming back to our conversation about Cam. Now, if you remember, we weren't supporting a scam.
I don't know Cam and Allie, I don't know, nor do I care. But to hear them say that they backed another scam, how many scams do y'all stand behind?
That's the exact opposite of what was said, Jenna. We were making the point that we don't support scams. I know you like to twist reality to fit the shape that you want it to fit, but if you actually allowed things to be played at a speed that people can understand, they'd be able to see that you are just barefaced lying.
That is, she doesn't even know what she's talking about, Pearl. How many scams are y'all going to back? What? This makes no sense, Jenna, but I don't expect anything else from you. Let's see, C12. I never had the opportunity to let you all jerks. Well, dang it, where'd it go? Know how furious I was with Mary Beth. Scamming and living for monetary gain is absolutely disgusting. However, in my opinion, Mary Beth, Lolita, yeah, we never did really get anything from her as well. I imagine she's still around somewhere, though. But yeah. I think I'm going to end it here, everybody. I think we've heard enough of Jenna getting shit wrong, and I know Pearl's got a meeting here in a few minutes, and then we have a meeting at 3, right, Pearl?
Yes. And yes, yeah, we have a meeting at 3. Just checking the time.
We sound important. We have a meeting at 3.
It's a vitally important piece of slander planning. So I've got the targets made up with Jenna's face, and I'll meet you around the back with the shotgun.
I love you, Pearl. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to end it here, and thank you all for what? No,
Can I just say quickly, that was a joke. Of course, I would never use Jenna's face as a target. It's far too big. I'd look for something with a bit more of a challenge.
Pearl. That would be too easy. Wait, somebody said, no soup, wait. I know, Widow. I've been on here about 2.5 hours, so I'm going to end it for the day. I got a few phone calls I got to make too. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up, and I'm probably going to do this again. And Vicky, I got you. Here in a little bit, I'm going to get Sassy Solar cutting his hair. I got a feeling that's going to be a good one.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Having heard about it, I really want to see it.
It's probably going to be good. And I think that's the one I'll do tomorrow. All right, y'all. I love you, Miss Pearl, and I'll see you at 3.
Okay, see you then, baby.
All right. Y'all have a good day. And the Jerks, we go live tonight at 6. Thank you. Peace.